What's going on, guys? Tony here from Paradise Garage and LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. Just hanging out with you today. Just type in the chat. Let me know if you guys can hear and see me. We're going to be talking about Autobody Q&A, whatever questions you have on Autobody. And don't mind, we have a lot of construction going on. So if you hear like people cutting or banging, just so much projects going around here. Please excuse that. But type in the chat if you are a Learn Auto Body and Paint VIP member or not. Just type in LABAP VIP and then where you're tuning in from. I'm going to go ahead and get over to. I just want to say welcome, Learn Auto Body and Paint members, all the members tuning in, and for all the newbies tuning in. If you want to get more free training on Autobody, don't forget, go to LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. You could get some free training. We'll put you on the newsletter. You'll get videos, a downloadable guide with links to other articles and videos. Super helpful, tons of content, a lot of information that can help you on your journey with Auto, Body, and Paint. So yeah, don't forget to sub, share, like the video, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go ahead and go back to comments now and kind of see what we got here. Hello, sir, VIP, British Columbia. What's going on, dudes? Richard Bluff. Hello, Tony. Season begins and I'm starting full body and paint job this year. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's spring. Pretty much getting into the spring season. Tuning in from Canada, Austin, Texas. Situation Money. What's going on? Dan Swansky, loud and clear, all good. VIP here in C Fine, New Jersey. VIP. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Excellent. I hope. Excellent. So again, guys, this is your time. We're going to be on for about 20-30 minutes, give or take. I know I usually go overboard and we stay on for 40-45 minutes, but I want to kind of keep it to the time zone. So just type in your questions, no matter what auto body questions you got, we can do. And I got a couple of bikes here hanging out, custom painted bikes. And we got new content, new videos coming out today. And I'm also replying to VIP member questions in like a PowerPoint style. I'm going to be recording that after we get up the call, and it's going to be a new video as well. So I'm going to go ahead. Michael G, VIP, Austin, Texas. What's going on? I'm just going to drop one link quick before we run into the Q&A. Just give me 10 seconds here. For all you newbies just tuning in, don't forget to go to this site here to grab some free training on Autobody. Okay, so Richard Bluff says, question, what grit do I sand off the current paint on a vehicle? And do you recommend sealing the entire body before doing base coat? So Richard, again, it's going to depend on the condition of the current paint. All right. Maybe what I could do quickly is share my screen, because I have something. Let's see if I can share my screen. Share screen. I think you guys are going to be able to see my screen now, right? Okay. So if it looks something like this, all right, this is pretty bad. Can I blow this up? No, it's not really blowing up. All right. If it looks something like this, it's pretty bad. You're going to want to use 150 grit sandpaper for something like this, because it's going down through to the primer and metal to basically feather everything out. Okay. If it seems like while you're sanding the edges, do you guys see my mouse or no? I don't know if you see my mouse or not, but if you're sanding the edges down and it keeps peeling and it sands off easily, you pretty much want to keep sanding. Okay. Basically take the whole thing down to metal, like do the whole trunk, do the whole door, do the whole, because you want to get rid of that bad paint because it already has bad adhesion to the primer, to the metal. Okay. You're going to want to go down, and then I would use an epoxy primer to go over that, followed by a 2K filler primer. You could even use a DTM primer, which is a direct to metal, which is a good primer as well. And some epoxy primers are not epoxy. Some regular 2K filler primers. I'm using ECG, been using these guys for a while. It doesn't say DTM, but it's pretty much a DTM, because if you look at it, it says you can go direct to metal. So DTM means direct to metal. All right. And then you could just put that on, and then block it out, and you're ready for paint. And this also acts as a sealer or a good foundation to put base coat on. So you don't necessarily always have to put sealers on it. I do use a 1K sealer at times if I'm prepping my final stages and I have a little metal showing at the end. When you're pretty much ready for paint, you got metal. This is a 1K sealer. You just shake it up, mix it up, strain it, and just spray it right on over the metal, okay, or some of the body filler if you're showing. And then you put your base coat right on top of it. You don't have to sand it or anything. So if I use a sealer, this is the only sealers that I use. They have other sealers that you use to spray the entire vehicle. But it's not really necessary unless you're totally anal. You want to get the best possible job. I mean, you still can get the best possible job by avoiding a regular sealer stage. Okay. I don't know if you guys see a video of me as well, but let's see. Okay, so let's see if we can hide this. We'll go back to StreamYard and stop sharing screen. Okay, so if it's bad, you can go with a 150. If your paint is okay, right? If you're sanding over, paint that's already shiny and looking good, that has good adhesion like that, you basically just need to scuff it down with like a 400 grit, and you can spray base coat right over. You can spray any color base coat right over that if you want to, okay? Because you got clear coat on it. This is all clear coated down, candy, right? You could just sand that with 400 grit and put a top coat right on top of that. So hopefully that helps, Richard. If you need more, if you want to give me more info so I can help you out more, let me know. But that's pretty much it. Gareth Wynn, what's going on, buddy? Lifetime VIP Western Australia. I won't be able to join chats. I'm about to drive to work, bro. So I will just go on and say hi. What's up, mate? What's up, Tony? What's up? VIP Orlando, Florida. Boston VIP, cool. Patty, what's up? Thanks for the emails. I got your updates. I got your emails. Sorry for your loss of your furry friend there, but yep, it happens to the best of us. Richard Ruff. Lifetime VIP Kansas, Harold Schwinn. What's going on, buddy? All right. So, guys, now is the time to type in your questions. They're popping in. What's up, Aaron Smith? Okay, so Situation Money says, I want to do some graphics on top of base coat paint and then cover the graphics in clear coat. It will take a day to complete the graphics. Would I need to sand the base coat graphics before clear? You don't have to. Nope. You could sand with 800 grit, get your panels ready, do your graphics, your pinstriping, whatever, spray your base, do it, and clear coat it, okay? 24 hours is cool. You don't have to go sanding it, okay? If you want to scuff it down a little, you could. If they're solid colors, yeah, no problem. If they're metallic, just be careful. I would use a fine, you can scuff it, give it a quick scuff with like 1,000 grit or something before you clear it, to take off high edges or whatever. Okay, you could even wet sand it. Hopefully that helps. Is this helping, guys? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Let me just kind of sit back here. How many non-VIPs on the call? How many non-VIP members just tuning in for the first time? Okay, Michael G says, still dreaming about that compressor. Going to be moving soon, and the garage isn't very large, 2-car, but literally no extra space like I have now. Well, you'll make it work, man. Little by little, little by little. Forrest says, VIP, hey, Tony, thanks for your help. No problem, man. No problem. Richard says, gotcha. Thank you, Tony. If you could show a video link of you doing a full body job, that would be awesome. Thanks again. Richard, did you sign up to the free newsletter? If not, I highly recommend it. I'm going to go here because we do send you videos and just so much of content for being on the newsletter. And you also get a special one-time opportunity to join VIP at a discounted price if you want. There's over 250 hours of videos. We got new videos of some of these projects in there. The moped's still working on it. But But yeah, we add new projects in VIP, step-by-step detailed every year. And you guys get access to all of that. Let's see. Slobo. I will let's confirm on the question. It might actually be in my PowerPoint now, and I'm actually going to be making a video replying to all the members that put in members and non-members that submitted detailed questions. I have a van with a dented quarter panel, pushed it out as much as I can from the inside out, but still needs some pulling. Should I pull the rest out with a stud welder? Yes, you could. Did you submit photos and let me check here. Did you submit photos? Was it a van here? Was it the quarter panel? Was it the quarter panel of a, yep, this is it. I'm going to go ahead. Actually, I'm going to be making a video for you right now. It's here. I have it on a PowerPoint, but I'm going to go ahead and share my screen for you guys quickly and go over Steven's. Okay, so here he is. Hey, Tony, VIP member for 4+ years. You've helped me a ton, dude, in both Autobody and flipping cars. Appreciate you. Without causing more damage, I don't want to cause more dense waves. Oh, shit. Hold on. I don't want to cause more dense waves from pushing it out too much. Should I use a stud welder and slide hammer, then apply Bondo? Does not have to be perfect. Okay, so it looks good. It looks like you got it out pretty good. If you want, you could just get a stud welder and just kind of pull it out a little. Just make sure that, when you pull it out, it's not out too much. So what I like to do, and I have videos in VIP, you should look at the Godfather project. We use the stud welder and slide hammer a lot in that video. We're doing a lot of video body work on that Dodge Ram project. Okay. If you're going to be pulling with your slide hammer, you're going to want to make sure to pull and then tap your dent around it to strengthen the metal up. Okay. And if you pull out too much, you can always just tap it back in again. Sometimes it'll pop back in. But then you're going to have to go in the back, push it out again, and then just keep tapping and strengthening the metal. And then grind it all down and then put your body filler on it and shape it by block or using a DA or a straight sander. So you got it. I mean, it looks good. And then you just sand out the bottom bumper cover there. You could even give that a skim coat of body filler, align it all. It doesn't look like a bad damage at all. It looks like this is easily doable in a couple of hours. All right. So hopefully I answered your question there. Actually, I'm going to be making a video, a YouTube video based on all these questions that I have here. This is what I wanted to do it before it, but I didn't have time. Does that help? Let me know if that helps. Let me know. All right. Okay, Michael G says, isn't one of the purpose of a sealer to ensure you have the exact same color behind what you're painting? If you have black underneath one and white underneath it, won't they look different? If you put enough coats on it, if you put enough paint coats, it doesn't matter what color you have underneath because your paint coats are going to cover it either way. You can have blue on one side, white over here, but if you're painting black on top of it, yeah, the first coat, right? The lighter side isn't going to cover as much, but as you put 2-3 coats on, it's all going to be the same color. So, yeah. So, it doesn't matter. That's why, if you're painting the same color, like if you have a car that has primer spots all over, a red car with gray primer spots all over it, okay, you could use a tintable primer so you don't have that. Or if you have the gray, when you're about to paint the complete car, that's why what you do is you hit the primer areas with your red base coat first, 2 coats, just to get it the same color. Then you go around the car 2 coats for your new paint job. You get what I'm saying? This is exactly how I show you how to paint in VIP. We have multiple videos covering that process. You always want to cover your primer spots first with your new base coat, and then blend in and then cover the rest of the vehicle or the blend or whatever you're doing on the 3rd and 4th coats. Okay. So with enough coats, it doesn't matter what you have underneath because you will cover. Hopefully that makes sense. Thank you, buddy. VIP is worth every penny, and learned everything from this dude. Awesome. 2 photos, dark gray and blue. Yep. Okay, cool. Gotcha. How to fix paint damage from water etching. Okay, so you're talking about how water spots and water minerals, eating up into your clear coat. The only way to really fix it is depending on how bad it is, you can pretty much buff it out. Sometimes a rubbing compound will just basically take it out if it ain't that bad. If it's really bad, you might want to get 1,000 grit or 1,200 grit or 1,500 grit sandpaper, or even 2,000 grit, and just wash it. Okay. And then buff it out with compound and finishing glaze. Sometimes it's so bad that you just want to repaint it. So you would just basically repaint the hood or the side of the car or whatever. Okay. And if you're going to be doing a repaint, you're going to want to cut down your clear coat with 400 to 500 grit in that area, 4 to 6, 4 to 5, 4 to 6, to get it prepped up flat so you could put your fresh base coat on top of that. And you could paint a urethane, a base coat, clear coat right over sanded and prepped clear coat. Okay, clear coat is a good foundation to put new paint on top of. Okay, assuming that underneath that paint is okay and you don't have any adhesion problems as it is. Okay, like the Ford Mustang picture I showed you earlier, all that paint was just chipping off. So if it was me, I would like to just take it all off down to metal, put a DTM primer on it, or an epoxy primer, and then followed by a 2K filler primer. Whatever, there's many ways to do it. Cut that down and then paint on top of that. Hopefully that helps. Hop on the F1 Formula channel of the world. Yeah, I haven't posted a video there in years. I do flips every once in a while. I'm not doing them as much. It's just a pain in the butt to document, but I will be getting some more information out there, like updated ways on how to buy on Facebook Marketplace and whatnot. A lot of the deals are on Facebook, still on Craigslist, but a lot of the deals, the majority, on Facebook nowadays. But you could still get deals on both, of course, on both sides, Facebook and Craigslist. Those are the main big kahunas. You got it, buddy. Okay, let's see. 2015 Corolla factory paint job, peeling off to primer. Do I need to spray primer to repaint or paint over existing primer? So if it's peeling down to primer, okay, I would definitely just reprime it. Okay. Scuff up, sand down to the primer, scuff up that primer, maybe even take it off. But I would definitely reprime, use a good 2K filler primer, something with DTM maybe, and recoat it, sand it down, block it, and then paint right on top of that. Okay. And when you're sanding that, you could use anywhere from 150 grit to 220 grit. So you're not wasting your time and sandpaper. You want to get a coarser grit to just take it down instead of spending all day playing with it. Let's see. Should I rub a base black before I clear coat? You don't have to, Ricky, as long as it looks good. Okay. I would just recommend tacking it down. Just tack it, make sure the dust is down. I would only sand or wet sand if you have some dust that's wedged in there, that when you feel it, you got a little bit of dust here and there. That's the only time I would just rub that down with like 600 grit. But then if you do that, you might just want to just put a new fresh little light spray of black base back on that. So you could clear coat over it. Okay. Will you do a flip-flop paint job anytime soon? What does that mean? Flip-flop paint job? Do you mean like flip a car? What do you mean by that? Can you mix one brand of base coat paint with a different brand of reducer? Mixing Deltron base with Transtar reducer. I think you can. I don't think you're going to have a problem with that as long as it's the same mixing ratio. So with your Transtar reducer, is that a pretty much universal reducer that you use in their base coats and clear coats? And what's the mixing ratio? Is it 1 to 1? because I know Deltron is 1-to-1. You shouldn't have a problem because a reducer is a reducer. But I personally like to stick with, if I can avoid that, I just like to use, my nascent reducers with nascent paints, or PPG reducers with PPG paints, base coats, and then you could put any type of polyurethane clear coat on top of a base coat, any base coat brand. Okay, it's all the same stuff. So you could use a House of Color clear coat, PPG clear coat. What am I using now? Acme by Finish One clear coat on top of any brand base coat, no problem. Yeah, Craigslist did go down the toilet. Can you sand primer with 300? Yeah, absolutely. I don't know why you would want to finish with 300, but you can. If you're finishing, I would finish with 400 to 600 before paint. 300's way too coarse to paint over, unless you're painting a single stage. If you're painting single stage, I've painted single stage over 320, no problems at all. Okay, I'm sure it'll probably cover 300 grit scratch mark as well. Is this helping, guys? Let me know if this is helping. Just type in the chat. Be like, yo, Tony, this is good. Thank you. Let me know. Give me some feedback. Charlie says, paint job that looks like it changes colors. Oh, yeah, that's just pearl. And I kind of have that done on the moped here with pearls. I did a candy fade, and it does change. It's like a fade changing color, but change color, we could do that on something. I don't have anything planned yet for a pearl paint job, pearlescent color shift paint job, but we can plan something out. I'm going to be starting the van project this week. Actually, we're going to start tackling the body work on the van project. It's going to be a few week project. Hope to probably paint it. I wanted to end by the end of the month, but I'm thinking next month it'll be complete. I just got a lot of things I'm doing right now, and it's crazy, crazy, crazy. Excellent, excellent, guys. All right, I'm going to post a link again here to learn auto body and paint. You guys can sign up for some free training there. Click that link. Don't forget, for all the newbies out there. And if you guys are looking for awesome spray guns, you could check this site out. Same guns that I use to paint all of my projects. A lot of our VIP members spray with Atom spray guns as well. Check them out. They're good guns. You get the ultra lighting system with it, so when you're painting, you can see everything. And I notice a lot of people are kind of, when they're using the Gun Bud ultra lighting system, they're using the wrong setting on the light. And I think they should get rid of the beam setting. Where's my Gun Bud? Yeah, so this is, here. This is the Gun Bud, but here. So there's a beam setting, and there's this setting. This setting is pretty much a wide open. It lights everything up, and then the beam setting is this here. It's like a beam, and this is, you don't want to paint with this. Honestly, I don't know why, but I've used it. But I don't like this setting, the little center beam setting. I like either all on, where you can have the beam and the outer COB light, or just the COB. I like just that. That is much more better when you're painting. It doesn't have that glare, and it's just so much better. I have it on wrong. I have it on. But with the Atom spray guns, guys, you get one of these for free. They sell for $59 on Amazon. It's a great color matching light for doing your blending or painting, and it works phenomenal when spraying. It really lights everything up. You can see how good for blending, good for candies, good for pretty much everything when painting. Especially if you have crappy lighting in your garage. But I've painted a complete car in the dark, in a black garage with this thing, with no problems. No problems. So check them out. Okay, we're going to answer a couple more questions, guys, then I got to head out. Also, guys, we're going to be doing a Learn Auto Body and Paint VIP sale probably within the next week. So for all of you guys who never joined VIP and you want it, we're going to be doing it. I'm also going to give away some sample packs that I have of Kovacs. They hooked me up with a bunch of sandpapers and discs. So we're going to be drawing one lucky VIP winner every single day who joins for a sandpaper pack. So this is like an inner surface pad here that you put on your DA. We got, different grits, 400 grits, 1,000 grits, 500 grits, 2,000 different type of sanding papers and whatnot. And so we're going to be doing this probably in the next week or so. So that's going to be cool. We'll probably make like 5 packs of these. It's probably be a 5-day sale. Every day we'll pick one lucky winner. So stay tuned. Sign up to the newsletter here so you don't miss out on that email notification for Learn Autobody VIP. Let me just put that in the stream here so you guys have it. I'm going to answer one more question, guys, and I'm going to head out. Let's see. Okay, David, newbie here. Do I set gun pressure by the max operating pressure in the manual or use? Don't even look at the manual when setting up a spray gun. You can throw it out. Actually, let's see here. Articles and videos, paint gun. So I would recommend reading this article, and then I have a video on my channel that shows you exactly how to set up a spray gun. Okay, wide open fan, wide open fluid flow, not fluid flow, air inlet. Okay, so your air comes in here. It depends. Some guns have them on the bottom, some guns have them in the back. Okay, this is your main air. So you could literally lower your pressure coming out of your gun from here. You always want to keep your main open all the way. Okay, and then you're going to be adjusting your air with your regulator. Okay, so this is the same thing, your air inlet on this side. Okay, you're going to make sure this is open all the way. Okay, and then you squeeze. Okay, air is going to be coming out, and then you adjust it. 25, 26 psi for base coat, 26, 27, 28 pounds with clear coat. Okay, and if you want to avoid orange peel and whatnot, it's basically gun settings, good grade gun. Okay, cheap guns, you get what you pay for. I would recommend the medium grade gun. This is a medium grade gun, great gun. Or you can spend $1,000 or $800 or whatever and get a SATA or whatever you want. Okay, doesn't matter. But a good gun, distance from panel, very important, and speed, flow. Okay, those are the 3 main things to get very good paint jobs. And also, actually, another main thing is lighting, being able to see what the hell you're doing. Okay, because if it's dry or wet or what, you need to be able to see what you're doing to get non-orange peel finishes. Okay, and that's the secret to getting non-orange peel. Having a medium grade good gun. Okay, not a cheapo, crapo gun, because it's just not going to atomize the way you want, and the fan pattern is not going to be even. Cheap guns sometimes spray heavier in the center, less on the outer sides. Heavier on the outer fan, not enough paint in the middle. That's where you get dryness, uneven paint, orange peel. Okay, so hopefully that helps. This thing I laid 2 coats of clear, and it's like glass. I didn't even buff it. You guys are going to be getting videos on this in VIP very shortly as well. So hopefully that helps, guys. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps. I'm going to put out that letter again. This is the link that you want to go to. Hey, I got to head out. Okay, last question. What happens if you use a high volume pressure on a hot dog compressor? Well, you're going to run out of volume super, super quickly. Okay. If you're spraying something small, I don't think you don't have an issue, but large things, depending on your compressor and output on that thing, you might have an issue. Okay. So you might want to kind of get a low volume, low pressure, a gun that uses less volume when spraying using a smaller air compressor. All right. Okay, you got it. What's up, Ronnie? Long time no see. Keith Coleman, what's going on? David Prater, thank you. Okay, awesome. Okay, I got to run. I'll see you guys next week, same time for Q&A, and then keep your eyes open for new videos on the channel. I'll talk to you soon. I got to run. Peace out. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Peace.